Hi everyone, my name is Philippe Tifo. I'm the sales director at VoIP.ms, and I'm with Mario Cuello from Epygi, is the general manager at Epygi. Today, little glance of the agenda. Epygi will do a short presentation and an introduction of their product and their solutions for MSP, as you can see right now. And I will do a little introduction to VoIP.ms, but most of you already know us pretty good. So I will let Mario continue the presentation as up to now.
Very well. Well, thanks a lot, Philippe. Thanks. Good morning to everyone. Thanks for joining us today and spending your precious time to be with us for 45 minutes, an hour, more or less. What I have today is like an overall presentation of Epygi, not into much detail for the sake of time. And obviously, the idea is to stimulate your interest and then come back to us and ask questions as needed. And we'll be happy to assist you on any of that. So we have a presentation, we call it Epygi Solutions for MSPs, and which is one of the modern buzzwords. We, an American company, started back in the year 2000, and everything has been done from the ground up. So we've been over 22 years in business. We have 3 offices, Orlando, in Dallas, in the United States, headquarters in Orlando, and then we also have a large office in Yerevan, Armenia. So it is based on proprietary software. It is not based on open source asterisk. We've been doing initially PBX Appliances for a long, long time under the Quadro brand, and then we switched it over to the QX brand in 2014, which is what we sell today. And we also have cloud services. So there's many thousands of systems deployed over all these years. And on the cloud, we have 2 services, which I'll mention here in a minute. So we started with SMB focus, but now we target contact centers, hospitality, health, educational institutions, government, multi-site, so attacking more vertical solutions. And if you're in any of those verticals, consult with us. We'll help you see if our product can be positioned. And we also leverage some of the engineering staff that we have. We're about 30 employees now, 32. We leverage that with outsourcing development services for some carriers. And we got currently several customers in that field. And you'll see below here some of the awards that we have gained over the years at the Internet Telephony Show. I got 2 slides on what is the advantage to the channel. Basically, these are mature, feature-rich, quality products. That's it. It doesn't have to say too much about that. We've been doing it for a long time. We have been polishing them over all these years. They're very reliable, both the on-prem and the cloud. And you don't have to pay any software maintenance. So if you buy a box or you use our services in the cloud, the maintenance, the software updates are free. You don't have to pay for that. And that is done through a support portal that we have. That you can get a registration to log in. 2 items in here, very important. You can use your own SIP endpoint. We don't make phones. We work and test most of the brands and models out there. And you can also use your SIP trunk. Obviously, we're talking today here with VoIP.ms, which we have tested and validated already more than once. We do have our own soft phone, which we call eQall, that completes the solution very well. I have a slide on that a little bit later on. Excellent technical support, very important. We feel that you don't have time to read all the manuals, even though we have them. You need assistance in pre-sales, post-sales, technical questions, and so forth. So the idea that is to assist you as a new channel to come up to speed quickly. We can assist you in configuring the system, in positioning the feature set that you need so that you have this experience with Epygi and get you up faster, because you need to spend your time selling and making money, not reading manuals. So we have very good technical support. The product is constantly improving. There's new releases all the time. We're always adding features. Most of them are free, and most of them nowadays are because response to what you want, okay? And there's no hidden front. Everything is what you get is what you see, as far as we don't have hidden an upfront cost. Our price points we consider that are very attractive, both on the cloud and on-prem. And again, the best of both worlds, on-premise and cloud products. Okay, other advantages is what we call the enhanced ecosystem. We feel that the PBX has everything that it needs on the box already. Now what we're focusing is in integrating with third-party applications, what we call an ecosystem, so that you have more flexibility to your customer base. And in those initiatives, we have several, like MS Teams integration. We work with MS Teams today. We also have CRM integration, vTiger, Salesforce, and recently we added Zoho CRM to the mix. We work with PMSs for hotels through partner companies that have PMS connectors. We also work with WebRTC. We have WebRTC server embedded in some of our appliances and in the cloud. Chrome extension to do click to dial. Same thing for Outlook. And some people in the SMB space connect door openers. You know, it could be a 2N or an Axis or a Fanville or paging adapters or SIP-based cameras like GrandStream and some of the others, Mobotics. So if you want to combine those endpoints with the PBX, you can do that also. And we also have a separate service called EasyMon for cloud monitoring, which I'll talk about in a minute here. You see on the screen at the bottom a little square with a green dot. That is our Outlook click to dial. You move the mouse around on any, not the Outlook, I'm sorry, the Chrome, on any Chrome browser page, and a window pops up with a phone number you're hovering at, and you can push to click to call that number as a destination connected to your extension. Now, advantages to the end user. Most of these are pretty much the same advantage to the channel that pass on to the end user, but it's worth to mention because these are things that you're going to tell your customer why to use Epygi, right? Mobility, big word. We got solutions that give mobility to the customer, SMB or enterprise, and you'll see that a little bit further, especially with the Softphone. Clear voice, our voice is very clear, you know, as far as codecs, jitter buffers, and all those voice type initiatives to make the voice clear. We have all of that already well polished. Secure system, the many ways to secure the system as far as accessibility. We do have audits of the system internally to make it more secure. So very important topic nowadays with all this hacking going on. You want to have the ability to have a system that allows you to configure it to be secure. Feature rich, reliable, and flexibility. Flexibility, again, for the SIP endpoints that you can use and for the SIP trunks. And advanced function. The idea here on the functions is to talk to your customer, see what specific feature of what we have may work for him. That may give you an advantage over some other solutions, or maybe consult with us. Hey, my customer would like to do this. Do you have a feature that will do it? I will let you know. And maybe that's the differentiator for you to be able to complete the sale with this customer. We're adding SMS capability to the solution now. So that will be coming up here in a minute. By the way, what you see on the right side is a screenshot of our Softphone on an SMS conversation with a customer. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit very shortly about the PBX appliances. These are small boxes, metal enclosure with embedded power that can fit in from 16 up to 5,000 extensions. So there's several models of appliances. This is for on-prem installation. Some of them are hybrid, let you do FXS ports for analog phones and also use digital or analog PSTN trunk, but the majority, all of them work out with SIP, both on the trunk side and on the extensions, but we do have some hybrid models. All of the features come on the base device, but then we license some of the functions for more advanced capability like call recording, call center, CRM, and so forth. And all of this information is available on our website, so it doesn't make any sense for me to spend too much time on the details here. However, I want to mention a couple of features. For example, we do have parent-child extensions, which is very, very popular. meaning you are connecting your desk phone to a soft phone or other desk phones all into one group, parent-child, and that way it gives you mobility. It doesn't matter if you are in the office or on your laptop having a coffee at Starbucks, you get an incoming call and it's gonna ring your eQall in your Windows machine or on your mobile. We do have call center capability. So if you are in the call center business, we can talk about that separately, but it's a very complete suite of call center for inbound and outbound monitoring, call center, agents, supervisors, and so forth. Already mentioned that we work with many SIP phones. We actually auto-configure many SIP phones. So there is you don't have to do this. We push the template to the phone. It saves you a lot of time, but you have a wide selection of phones to choose from. And they also have network and security functions. Most of these devices have 2 ports, a LAN and a WAN, and you can use it for your router, DHCP server, or firewall, especially for an SMB, a small office. Compact modular, low power consumption. There is a redundancy option. In the higher port counts, we see people that want to have redundancy, so you can have a one-to-one redundancy with our appliances. That means you got a master synchronizing with the slave. If the master fails, the slave will take over right away. So that gives you that capability. And they can be rack mountable on a rack kit. Okay, so here are some models. The 20 is the smallest. The 50 and the 200 are hybrid. Here are some of the extensions. They come with a base number of extensions, and then you add additional extensions to maximum capacity. But then the maximum capability of simultaneous phone calls, you already buy that on the base unit. So you get maximum capacity of calls. You just pay a little bit extra to gain an additional extension. So I'm not going to go through the details in here, but I can tell you the QX20 is $385 MSRP. So it's very, very cost efficient for a small business with 12 extensions. These 2 models in here are newer, they're intermediate. The 60, I think, is a very popular model for, SMB, small to medium. It starts with 24 extensions and it can grow all the way to 64. And this device is purely IP, retails for $745. And obviously you as a channel get a discount over that. Once you're ready, we talk about the discounts later on. The 100 just keeps on increasing on extensions. And then finally, we get to the 3 top products, the 500, 3,000 and 5,000. And the 5,000 starts at 500 extensions and I can grow all the way to 5,000. So there you have an appliance for hospitals, for hotels, large corporations, very popular device based on blade servers with embedded cards. All of these devices are embedded closed. You cannot load up any other software in them. They're just dedicated for the PBX functions. All right. And then we also have complementary gateways. These guys are, you can use them as a standalone gateway. They have LAN and WAN port, router, firewall embedded. Most of the users is people that want to expand on those PSTN ports, and they connect it to the PBX. In that case, the PBX lets you configure the gateways from the PBX GUI. So they're highly integrated with our PBX system. E1, T1, very popular. Actually works in dual mode. FXO4, if we want to have 4 analog ports to the PBXs. BRI, ISDN, we have 4 ports. Actually, this gateway can convert to a PBX with a PBX conversion license. So we see people that have use a gateway to convert all BRI to SIP trunks, and then later on they remove the BRI PBX and they convert it to the gateway to PBX. So I don't know if you have that in Canada or not, but obviously it's not a US thing, it's mostly European. And then the FXS24 gives you 24 FXS ports. That one is popular for nursing homes and hotels where you still have analog phones on the rooms, but you have SIP phones on the common areas. This will let you leverage a cable plant and continue to use those low-cost phones in rooms. All right. And our eQall Softphone. This is one of our most popular products. This is our venture into an endpoint. Definitely, we put a lot of effort into it to make it configure very well automatically with on-premise and the cloud PBX. It is available for Android, Apple iOS, and Windows. Okay. You download this from the Apple Android stores for free, or you get it from our portal, install it, and then in the case of the cloud, it's included on the cloud service. In the case of the PBX, you activate a license for how many eQall extensions you want, okay? But it is a complete soft phone. It has directories that you can click in there to be able to find customers and dial. It could be Outlook, your PBX, or your personal one, or mobile directories. They all can be seen on eQall. You can get your voicemails retrieved from the soft phone. You can get a call history, inbound and outbound calls, so you can select there to click to dial, also for outbound. You can use presence if you want to into that. We have presence capability. You can also have a separate ring device. Some people use a headset working from home. They walk away to go take care of the baby. Maybe you get an incoming call and it's ringing and you don't hear it because you don't have the headset on. Then you can have your ring device to be your laptop speaker while you're using your headset for your speech during the call. So you have that option too. There is an instant messaging capability that allows you to do text messaging between equal users. That is available today. You don't need a carrier for that. It's just done through the PBX. It will let you do multiple SIP accounts with multiple line appearances on each SIP account. So very flexible in that sense. You can load up your own logo and your own banner color on the top of the application if you want to do that. Give it more personalized appeal to it. And one of the best features is that it does have 20 BLF keys, programmable keys. And the screen or the picture on the right there is a screenshot of that. You can have several different configurations on those, like you would normally do a SIP phone, from watch extensions, from speed dials, from opening conferences, from park extensions, or if you have share voice mailboxes to retrieve those, as well as doing date-night schedule. If you want to switch over from IVR during the day or reception during the day to an IVR at night, or send a call to voicemail automatically, you can do all of that. So very flexible. It gives you that capability of when you're mobile with eQall, still have the feature set on the BLF keys that you normally have on your desk phone. So a little bit unique. Other soft phones don't have that. And like I mentioned, it is included on our cloud service. You buy a license for the appliances. There is also a receptionist console option. So if you have a receptionist on your customer, she can use eQall with a headset, and then there's a separate receptionist pane for manipulating all of the incoming cards and click to drop the calls, do conferences, and so forth. And last item here is one of the most popular devices to configure as parent-child, as I was telling you earlier, part of this mobility initiative. All right, now let's go to our cloud services. And we started offering those about 4 years ago. Obviously leverages the expertise that we had on the appliances. Today, we're offering 2 services. We have what we call ECMon, which is Epygi Cloud Monitoring, which is the tool for you as a reseller to provide better service to your customers. I'm going to have a slide on that here in a minute. And we also have our ECQX, which is our Epygi Cloud PBX. So it's essentially a virtualized version of our appliance. It is instance-based, so each customer that you have will have a dedicated instance, virtual instance of the PBX. That means that it has no dependency whatsoever on any other software. You can run different software versions on different customers if you like. So it is not a multi-tenant solution, but it is more flexible, more secure that way. And besides that, we're the ones who handle that. You don't have to worry about that part. So advantages of our ECQX over other solutions, and I listed some in here. Again, a solid platform, okay? It's built on what we have done for the PBX appliance. We run it redundant in the cloud. So when you see your instance in EasyMon, you're gonna see another secondary instance as redundant, and they're synchronized. They're running in different cloud providers with different backbones. If for some reason your master dies, you know, the server at the provider or whatever dies, the redundant will take over. The phones will be registered in just a matter of minutes, and you'll continue to work. So that is included in your service with our cloud. We have all the advanced functions that we have on the base systems. You get the EasyMon monitoring platform included with that. We think we got very competitive prices. For example, if you have, you can pay as little as $4 an extension per month. Or if you have only 3 extensions, you know, an instance with only 3 extensions, you pay $6 per month for your cloud PBX with all these features. We don't sell to end users, never. So we're not one of those companies that sell to you as a reseller and then come back and circumvent you and then make the platform available to end users so that they don't come to you and we gain the margin. We don't do that. We sell to resellers and you mark it up as you see fit. We'll sell it to you at $4 or $6 or whatever. You mark it up as you like, as you can get away with, and that is your deal. And of course, you have to add the SIP from, okay? So,
Mario?
Yes, sir.
On this particular point, if you don't sell to end user, if you have end user contacting you, you'll redirecting them to your network of resellers, I believe.
Exactly. And we have a portal that you can log into Epygi, or you can see epygicloud.com and you see what it is, but you don't see any prices. Then you have to come to us. We vet you as a reseller. We give you an account, then you log in, and then you see the prices and the store and all that to order. But yes, you're correct. If someone comes in as an end user, we have to send them to a reseller, okay? All right. The maintenance and the support is included on this cloud service. So maintenance, support, and there's no contracts. It's month to month. So let's say you want to try it. I'm a reseller. Let me try Epygi. First of all, we can give you 1 month for free. And then once after 30 days are there, you can go and start activate an instance, but you don't have any contract. You know, after 6 months, you don't like it, you can cancel. All you did is pay for that month, and that's it, right? No 1 year or 3 year or 2 year contract. And no fees up front. There's no fees for the instance. All you do is pay per extension per month, and that's it. And I mentioned earlier that it does include the eQall Softphone per extension. All right. A little bit more on this. Of course, you can use your own SIP-tron, in this case, VoIP.ms, and endpoint provisioning. There's several initiatives. You can use RPS servers from the, you know, the Fanville or the Yelling manufacturers. You can set up your own ports. You can do open VPN configuration between the phones and the cloud. So there are many ways to skin the cat, so to speak. And we have documentation that can help you with that, along with our support team. We already have an instance. I already mentioned that. Hold on. And you do this through our epygicloud.com. So you go there, we give you an account, and then there's an online store. So you say, you go select the instance that you want, and then any other features that you want, go to the store, check out, and then when you check out, we charge you, send you to PayPal, and then collect from PayPal. Of course, you need to have with PayPal a credit card on an account with them. Very easy. We don't handle the credit cards ourselves. We just use PayPal for payment. And then we charge you prorated. Let's say today is the 13th, between today and December 31st. And then we'll charge you today for that. And then on January 1st, we charge you for January. And for February 1st, we'll charge you for February and so on. And then when you cancel, all you did is just pay for that month. Okay, very easy. And once you go place the order, our team will give you spin up the instance in the cloud, and then we'll give you the credentials for you to log in and give you the access to the ECMon for the monitoring. No software license purchase, no maintenance support, no long-term contracts. I think I already covered that part. So, a 30-day free trial if you want to. Okay, there's another option we have. If you want to run your own cloud, okay, you want to venture into that, we can give you the software, license it for you. You install your own environment and run with it. And of course, it's going to be cheaper than what you pay hosting with us. We have that as an option. If you're interested in that, contact me and we can discuss the details. We have people that do that. We have others that try run our own cloud, and then after a while they're confident and they want to run their own cloud. It's up to you, okay? But keep in mind that running it with us, it's a lot easier because you focus on selling. We make sure that the system is running for you and you don't have to worry about redundancy or any of that. Okay. On the portal, here's just like a brief picture of what you see there. You can order an instance with 3, 5, 10, 20, or 40 extensions. The larger the number, the cheaper that it gets, but you can also add individual extensions to that number just in groups of one. You can get additional audio conference ports. You can get CRM activation, call center package, additional eQall Softphones, and you can also activate call recording. So these are other features that we feel not everybody wants. We separated them as add-ons because most of the people don't use this stuff, but you know, and that way we don't penalize the base user with a set of features that they may not use and have the price increase more because of that. So you have options. Okay, and then here finally is our ECMon, which is our monitoring service, and is complimentary. The ECMon is a little bit unique compared to other competitors in the market. We started it pretty much as a monitoring platform for events. Our PBX has over 75 events that you can individually configure to give you an alarm. It could be from someone logging into the system, to a loss of SIP registration on a phone, to a loss of a SIP trunk, to a bad quality call. You can get an event on that. And many, many more. So the idea was that you configure ECMon, you get alerted to any of these events for either on-premise or cloud, and it gives you the ability to be proactive and provide a better service to your customer. I mean, if you have someone that is having a bad quality call, they may not call you. They may deal with it until one day they're fed up. And when they're fed up, they're upset. So it is better for you with this tool to say, hey, I'm noticing, you know, that Philip is having some bad packet loss on certain calls. Maybe I got to go call Philip and figure out maybe there's something wrong on the network, you know? Again,
and it's easier to troubleshoot with your carrier after that when you have some a little bit of data, a little bit of information to wrap it up, and also if it needs to be with your support at Epygi or and all together to figure out what's happening, having a good source of truth is really important.
Exactly. So I mean, the tool is available. It's up to you how you want to use it. But then from monitoring, it grew, and now it gives you additional information about licenses, what phones you have registered on the device, the model of the phone that is registered. It tells you what kind of concurrent calls are you having over a period of time. For example, you may get a SIP trunk from Philip, and you notice from your customer that at a midday he's running, I don't know, 20 or 30 simultaneous calls. and maybe you need to upgrade that SIP trunk to something more robust. Well, you can look on a graph, what are the number of concurrent calls maximum that you're getting on a certain time span. So information like that, CPU utilization. It also allows you to manage music on hold. We got franchises that they want to change the music on hold on 400 boxes, depending on marketing information. So you can use that to manage loading up of music on hold into the EasyMount tool and then push it to devices. You can back up, restore configurations, update firmware, reboot the system remotely. But more importantly, you can log into the GUI of the on-prem devices through this tool. It sets up a VPN between the box and the tool. You know how to open up ports and poke holes in the routers with your customer. You can do changes, adds, deletes to the on-prem devices using this tool. So, and again, the tool is available for cloud. Obviously, the login, remote login on the cloud doesn't matter because you can log into the instance on the cloud anyways. But the other functionality is very useful. So, and on the cloud product, it is included. So we feel that with this tool and the other things that I mentioned, you're getting a very complete solution to take care of your customer. Okay. All right. And that's it. We're done. Short and sweet. So you want to try the cloud? Give us a call. We'll let you try it for free. You may be able to get, I'm hoping, a SIP trunk from Philip to test it. And I think you'll be very pleased. Send us an email, sales@epygi.com. If you want to try a demo of our call center, let us know, and we can demo all of that. And there's also very good training videos. Plus, we can hook you up with Andy. He will give you a one-on-one session and bring you up to speed whenever you like. So, Philip, that's it. I will have this presentation available for you, Philip, to disperse with the channels.
I'll pass it out.
And thanks for the time today.
Was really really informative. I did know a little bit about Epygi, of course, before the webinar. I read a lot. I read about your product and everything, but a little bit before that. And one of the things that I did not know, and it's really uncommon in the soft phone space, the BLF, or the custom button in the soft phone that replicates IP phones, speed dial, or you know, the button, the BLF options on your soft phone that you have. It was really something that I did not know about your product, and it's I think it's a not, I don't know if it's unique, but it's definitely something that I'm not seeing in every cell phone. So I think it's gonna resonate a lot with our customers, and it's weird, but it's very important to be able to be reactive with all those features. So this is a really quick feature. So nice to see this.
Yeah,
nice to see this.
And one thing I didn't cover here, which is coming on the SMS. I mentioned that the SMS can be very flexible. It's going to be, you can use it from eQall, and what it is that you're going to be able to send, receive SMS messages to any customer from eQall. You're going to have a track of all those conversations on the PBX for administration to download and review. Plus, we can even generate automatic inbound conversations. So if you get one SMS number, for example, assigned to the PBX for inbound, or several, and one number is assigned to the sales group, you can include those 5 extensions on the sales group so that an inbound SMS will automatically kick off in a conversation, and anybody in sales can respond to that customer, others can drop off, and you have another means of managing or handling your customers via voice or via SMS. Okay, so that is coming up on the next month. We have some presentations on that when finished.
Great, I can't wait to integrate this to VoIP.ms, and as soon as we are able to test this piece, I will definitely ask my team to do it.
Okay.
So thanks for this. It was really informative, as I already mentioned. So I'm very glad to see all the possibility available with Epygi. Not too fancy, not too complicated. As Epygi, VoIP.ms has won several awards during or past history. First thing first, who is a VoIP.ms? VoIP.ms is a voice over IP provider founded in Montreal in 2007. It's our 15th anniversary year this year. And as it says at the bottom, the best is yet to come. We offer a vast range of telephonic feature as well as enhanced communication feature to simplify your business communication. We offer DID in 1,500 rate center across North America and in more than 60 countries. Termination in more than 125 and just counting, it's keep adding up. Same as the rate centers. We offer toll-free number, call conference, SMS, and a lot more. We have a 99 satisfaction rate, state-of-the-art customer service, and wide range of compatible devices and certified device manufacturer. So whenever you need us as a hosted PBX for your little hosted PBX needs or for robust SIP trunking solution, VoIP.ms is your VoIP provider of choice in the market. And by the way, sorry, I speak French usually, so sometimes so just a little glance about our rates here. VoIP.ms rates start at 85 cents per month per DIDs. Or pricing is really pay as you go, as you will see a little bit later. 85 cents per phone numbers per month. Incoming call in Canada at 9.10 of a cents, and in United States as well. And outgoing at 5.10 of a cents for Canada and 1 cent per minute in the United States. If you're a reseller and you have a high volume, you can contact us. We can see what's possible. Of course, our business model is a little bit different. We are selling to end user directly, or platform is a self-service platform, so anybody can join and use VoIP.ms services. So this is exactly one of the part of why VoIP.ms, fully hosted, feature rich, bring your own solution. So bring your own Epygi, pay as you go. This is the 4 pillar in what we believe into our services. A little bit of our certified partners. As Epygi, we are building our own ecosystem or certified partner. So if I'm not mistaken, all these brands here are certified by Epygi as well as they are certified by VoIP.ms. So yes. You can you can connect all those devices through Epygi directly and use our hosted PBX capabilities if you want to have redundancy or additional failover options on top of what's already available with Epygi. So we are building our own ecosystem of certified partner. We are a bring your own solution type of carrier. So if you have one of these brands in the loop, they can be used with us as well as Epygi. Or best features, security features, simply. So we offer 2-step verification, email notification, max calling time to avoid fraud, call encryption, foreign IP guard to prevent weird IP from other countries to access your customer portal, and also specific allow calling area. So you can restrict where you want your user or your customer to call where and to. A little bit about our SIP trunking solution and our API. So VoIP.ms offer about 50 server or 50 locations across the globe. We are globally distributed in Canada, United States, Amsterdam, France, United Kingdom, Australia. Our network is monitored 24 hours a day, 7-day a week, all year long. So we just want to make sure that your service is never falling down. And you can connect your Epygi appliances directly or cloud services directly to one of these PUBs or as the closest location from where the end user are. So it makes, of course, the best solution to reduce latency, jitter, and so on. Even though the quality of internet is so good nowadays that you could have a endpoint connected in the middle of the United States and Epygi server connected into France, and I'm pretty sure call will go very good. But I think it's also a good idea to have a closely located point of presence. A little bit about our API. So our API, I have more than 300 functions. It's always evolving. We add a function every day. So it can help you if you wanna build up your own customer portal, your own customer interfaces. You can use VoIP.ms API to build up on it to instantly buy the IDs, send and receive SMS. Maybe you will not need this shorter in time because Epygi will offer SMS. But also you could also use the API to do endpoint authentication. So if you want to create a script to add up new Epygi instances, it can be done with our API. Transfer the IDs, transfer the ID, portabilities. You can use the API to manage the hosted PBX feature for the one that we have. Build up complete reporting about the calls, and also we offer a complete and comprehensive API library. About a financial feature, pretty simple. We tend to like to have simple business model. So it's prepaid and pay as you go. So there's no contract, but on top of it, you're not buying SIP trunk like per channel or per trunks. You're buying per minute. And if you want to have additional channels, if you want to have additional incoming or outgoing, you can to match up your Epygi instances. You just can simply ask us, and we will open up. Like if you want 10, can give you 10. If you want channels or concurrent call, we can give you more. You just simply can contact us, and we will make it match. But it will be paid per minute and not per channel or per concurrent call. That's a little bit different than most of the SIP trunk provider where they charge per concurrent call. But this is the business model that we have choose. Our platform is completely self-service, so you can manage your account completely independently. You don't need VoIP.ms staffs to help you. Of course, we offer support, but you don't need to wait about anybody about anyone to use the service. It's completely self-serve. It's fully contractless, so no contract. The only thing that you will pay per month, it will be your phone number. It's or your E911, something like this. It's very few monthly fees, but it's fully contractless. You will not have a yearly commitment or whatsoever. And as I already mentioned, we also offer free porting, so you can offer your customer, and you can for yourself transfer your local and toll-free DID in Canada and the United States for free. We also offer porting in some overseas countries in Europe or even Asia, but there's some fees associated to them most of the time, and you just have to contact us to see what's available. A little bit about the success stories. So VoIP.ms is known to serve SMBs and medium businesses all around the world, but also we have enormous or big companies that use VoIP.ms. So I'm showing this to make sure that everybody understand that you can use VoIP.ms for small needs, but also if you have very large corporate needs, it can be done. So all these companies use us for different use case. Toys R Us use us across all their 82 stores in North America and in Canada. Sorry, it's Toys R Us Canada. Icon Health and Fitness. Every time they have corporate offices, they open up. They are using VoIP.ms to expand their corporate need. Same as cPanel. They use VoIP.ms for their headquarters in Houston, in Texas. A little bit about the VoIP.ms team. I really like this photo. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh because we're so diverse company, and this is not everybody, but almost everybody. I'm in the middle right there. So VoIP.ms is a brilliant team of more than 50 employees located in North America, so Canada, Montreal, United States, and Mexico in Merida. We offer technical support 24/7 by chat, ticket, and email, and we are here to support you in French, English, and Spanish. We also have a lot of resources. VoIP.ms, we have a well-known wiki where you can also find all the integration detail, how to connect VoIP.ms services to Epygi. That's where on the wiki, that's where you're gonna find this. Also, we offer tutorials on our YouTube channels, and we have a Facebook community group. So, our customers discussing together to find new creative use case to use VoIP.ms services. Lastly, my contact detail. Here's my email, my toll-free number. Feel free, contact me whenever you want. If you want to have a testing credit to use VoIP.ms services while you are using the first month free of Epygi, feel free. It's gonna be a pleasure to offer you something. And if you have any question, if you want to have a demo of VoIP.ms services, or if you need help to integrate Epygi appliances to us, I can definitely help you with this, or at least introduce you to one of our support guy to help you with this. It was short for me, but that's
okay.
That's pretty much what I have to show. Is there anybody have question about this presentation right now? And the chat is open, so feel free to. Thanks for joining us today. Feel free to reach myself or Mario if you have any further question. I will send the presentation and the webinar recording to everybody that registered to this today. And I think that's it for today.
Okay, very well. Thanks to everyone. Thanks, Philippe, for organizing this. And any questions you may have, please reach out to me, and we'll be happy to assist you moving forward. You have a great week.
Thank you, Mario. Have a nice day.
Very well. Bye-bye.